Hey guys, this is Ishan and you're watching Data Science Devils. In this video, I'm going to explain bivariate analysis. First of all, I want to say sorry as I wasn't able to upload any video in the previous weeks as my unit test was going on, and as everyone knows, engineers study the night before exam. So I'm sorry for that. But now here I am, and in this week I'll try to cover those videos and those playlists that I was not able to upload. So now continuing to the present video. The topic of the present video is bivariate analysis. Now, what do you mean by bivariate analysis? Bivariate analysis means you are analyzing two variables at the same time. So, what do you mean by that? So, when we are analyzing two variables, we see how they are associated. That is, whether they are positively associated or negatively associated. Positively associated, for example, consider there are two variables A and B. Positively associated means if A is increasing, then B is also increasing. Negatively associated means if A is increasing, then B is decreasing. And there can be a case when they are not at all associated. That is, they are increasing and decreasing at at different rates. So why do we do bivariate analysis? We do bivariate analysis because it helps in prediction. As when two variables are associated, one of them can be used to infer to the other. It also helps us in finding outliers. So there are basically general three types of bivariate analysis that you can do. One is continuous, second is categorical continuous, third is categorical. Now what do you mean by continuous? So continuous means that is the variables you are assigning or the variable you are analyzing. One is continuous and the other is also continuous. And continuous categorical means the one variable is continuous and one is categorical. Categorical means the both variables that you are analyzing are categorical in nature. So let's jump to the coding part. Bivariate analysis. First we will cover continuous type. So in continuous type, what do we do? We generally find the correlation between two variables. How are they correlated with each other? Now, which are the two columns or which are the two variables that we are going to select here? So, we are going to select two continuous variables, or we can say columns. So, here it is the age column and the fair column. Both are continuous in nature, as we can see a continuous range of values for both of them. So, both are continuous. So, first of all, what we do? First of all, we plot the results, we plot them so that we can see how are they related. So for that we use df dot plot dot scatter, first column name, then the second column name, and it's done. So here it is the fair and this is the age. Now it is clearly visible that fair and age are not at all related with each other, because like in between 0 to 10 the fair is large also, sorry, small also, medium also, large also. So there is no correlation between them. But if we want to find it more mathematically, like is there any correlation? So for that we use a function dot cor. So first of all we will write df. Now df is the pandas object that we have created here. Df, pandas object for the Titanic dataset. So for finding the correlation index, what we do for finding the correlation index, we use the cor function. So it's like df, your first column name, that is age, dot cor. Cor means correlation. In that we pass df and then second column name, which is here in this case fare. Then hit shift enter. So here as you can see, the correlation between them is 0.096, which is, I can say, approximately 0. So there is no sort of correlation between them. So here our first part is done. That is bivariate analysis for continuous. First of all, we plotted the result so that we can infer visually is there any correlation between them. Then we moved on to more mathematical concepts like whether they are related to each other using correlation. Now correlation is a part of statistics and it is a prerequisite for data exploration. So if you want to understand what you mean by correlation, you have to like study statistics first and then move on to data exploration. But for implementation purpose it's not much needed, but it's my advice to study statistics before doing any data analysis or data science project. Once my data exploration playlist is done, I'll try to, not try, but I will make for sure the playlist for statistics also, where I will explain statistics and also implement it. Now moving on to the present video. Second type of analysis was categorical and continuous. That is, one variable is continuous and the other is categorical. So for that what we do, we find, sorry for that. Okay, so moving on to the second type, categorical and continuous. What we do, first of all, we group them using df dot group by function, and then we try to infer some statistics out of them, like what is the mean, what is the max. Now consider an example where one column you are taking into consideration is the sex column and the other column is age. So what kind of statistic I can infer? So I can infer what is the mean age of males, what is the mean age of females, then what is the maximum age of males and what is the maximum age of females. So let's code. So we are going to use the function group by, GROUP group by, and then the first column that you're using, which is sex here, then the second column, that is age, and then what is the statistic that we are trying to infer, so we are trying to calculate. So let us consider mean. Okay, so the mean age of female is 27.91 and the mean age of male is somewhat 30.72. Now what we'll do, now we will plot these results obtained. For that, I'll copy this, paste it here, and then write plot dot bar function to generate or to visualize a bar plot. So mean age of male, which is 30 here, and then mean age of female, which is 27.91. So this is the mathematical view and this is the visual view. And then secondly what we'll do, secondly, as we did some statistic for continuous, like here we calculated the correlation between them. Now here both are not continuous, one is continuous and one is categorical. So we have to search for some different method or different approach. So for this we are going to do t-test. Now t-test is one of the most important concept in statistics. So to implement t-test, first of all we have to import the module present in Python to do t-test. For that, write from Now it is present in scipy.stats library. So from scipy.stats, write import t-test underscore ind. Ind means index. Shift enter, and it is imported. So now what we'll do, we'll generate a variable for males and we'll generate another variable for females. Now we have a column sex present. From that we'll take out the males present, and then in the second variable we'll take out the females present. So males equal df and then my column name, and if it is male then store it here. And if it is female then store it in females. So here we have successfully generated two variables for storing males and for storing females. If I write here males, then here what is the case? Here I have the dataset present, the same df dataset present, but the sex column consists of only males. And if I write here females, then here the sex column consists of those data points is only females. So it's awesome. Next what we'll do, next we were doing t-test. So to do t-test, I have first of all imported, and then I have created variables for each type for male and female. Now I'll write t-test underscore ind. Ind means index, parenthesis males, and from males I want the second variable that we were inferring, that is the age. One was continuous and one was categorical. So categorical one was sex and continuous one is age. So age then females also we'll consider age column, and nan underscore policy equal omit. It will omit the null values present. Hit shift enter. So here the statistic is 2.499 and the p-value, now this is very much important, this is coming out to be 0.01. Now what do p-value means, and what can we infer from the p-value in t-test? So if the p-value is less than 0.05, then we can say that difference between mean age of males and females is statistically different. And in this case 0.0126 is less than 0.05. Okay, so copy this, paste it here, and write here 0.05. So the answer is negative. So surely this p-value that we have calculated using t-test is less than 0.05. That means the mean age between the mean age of males and the mean age of females are statistically different. So this was about continuous and categorical variables, the bivariate analysis for continuous and categorical. And the first one we did was for continuous and continuous. Now the third and the last is when both the columns or both the variables are categorical in nature. So when both are categorical in nature, what we do chi-square test. Now to do chi-square test, we have to import one library which is chi2 underscore contingency. Now this is also a concept in statistics, the chi-square test. So first of all, what I'll do, first of all, I'll try to generate a table for both columns. So first of all, I'll decide what are those two categorical columns that I am trying to infer. So when I am taking sex and when I am taking survive, because both are categorical in nature, because both have only some limited set of values to choose from. So for generating the table, I'll write pd dot cross tab df, our pandas object, first column, first categorical column to be more precise, sex, and then df, second categorical column, which we are taking survive. Okay, so this has given to us a nice looking table where survive 0 1 and female male. So here I can easily see like the females, 233 females have survived and only 109 males have survived. So the survival rate for female is obviously larger than the survival rate of male. So as I have already said, we can infer very critical information using data analysis or using data exploration, and this is a critical information as we have found out which gender is having more survival rate. If we have to do this in Excel or manually, then it would like cost us months or even years to find out the survival rate of both columns present, but Python simplifies this and data exploration simplifies this. So that's why data science or data analysis is becoming a huge field and becoming a huge market. So now focusing on the current video, the second thing which we want to do is a chi-square test. So for that, what I'll do, I'll import the module named chi2 underscore contingency, and as usual it is present in scipy.stats. So from scipy.stats import chi2 underscore contingency. So I've imported it. Now after importing, what I'll do, I'll write, I'll simply copy paste this. Okay, parenthesis, then pd dot cross tab, then again this. So I can copy this also. This pd dot cross tab, this thing. The same thing I'm going to paste here. Okay, so hit shift enter. So this has given to us the output as 260 and it has also returned an array 193, 120, 355, 221. Now this is not much important as the crosstab table that we have generated. So in this video we have learned three things. One thing is analyzing when both columns are continuous. Second thing, analyzing when both are categorical. When one is categorical and one is continuous. And third, when both are categorical in nature. So this one was for continuous. This one was for categorical continuous, and this one is for categorical and categorical. So if you want more such tutorials, more such playlists, and more such videos, then what you're waiting for, subscribe Data Science Devils, like this video, like the playlist, not like the playlist, but comment in my videos which part you like the most, or if you have any doubt, then you can comment your doubts. And don't forget to hit the bell icon, because if you will hit the bell icon, then only the notification for these informative videos will come to you. So again, have a nice day.